Hi, this is BB. Um, I'm smelling a little bit of the gas tonight. I don't know what kind of gas is it. I can't recognize the odor, but I definitely smell it. It hurts like specific areas on the top of your head or the back of your head, and it makes you feel like your nose bridge becomes almost it's painful. Spots on your head, like literal spots on your head, just beneath the hair. The hair just beneath in alignment with the follicles. You can touch and it hurts. There's spots that hurts. It just hurts. And not the whole thing, but like just spots all over. It hurts. Um Somebody emailed me, and I was just responding to his email that I think they're using certain frequencies, and that's what they do anyway. And these frequencies, I'm not sure how they're individualized. If they are individualized, or they just like subliminals attached to them, like binaural beats or isochronic tones. I'm not sure. For specific things, it could be, well, most of them are negative, just to get negative things, or if they want something done or somebody to do a certain thing or a thing to go their way, there is going to be positive for them. So they're going to get them to do something negative, which is a positive for them. So, but that's to push people in a certain direction, and mostly to push people away from people like me, so that I can feel I have no support system, I'm all alone, and I can feel that despondency coming on. Not to mention the feeling of frustration. Because if you have like close-knit friends, you're part of a close-knit relative, you have close-knit relatives, you people you normally you communicate with on a normal basis, and then suddenly they start to like disappear out of your life, or they start to fall back, or they start to just they would rather do anything else but to be around you or listen to you or talk to you or spend time with you or talk, anything on the phone even. It starts to feel frustrating. You start to feel like there's something wrong with you, something wrong with them. Is that feeling of feeling like you're banging your fists or your head against a stone wall? The unfairness of it. Imagine living your life in this feeling of constant unfairness, but there's little you can do to make a difference. And it seems like the more that this horrendous activity, I don't know what it is, whatever they're doing, or activities that they're involved in, the more prevalent it becomes, the more the needs the needs of these people start to grow, is the more you start to be put into like a corner. You start to be like pushed out of society almost. Now, some of us have assets, not everyone, and they took them. I just don't understand, like, why do they have to go to these extreme lengths? Why? If anyone can tell me this, it would really, really help me to understand. Why would they have to go to such extreme lengths? Like, why? What has made me enemy of their state? Is it a state of being? It's certainly not a state of the United States. It's not a state within the United States. And what is the United States government doing about it? What are they doing? I have no idea. Are they doing anything? I'm not sure. But bear this in mind. These people are hacking extensively. I want you to bear this in mind and imagine, if you will, that this is true. With the things that they know, they're using psychics, they're using technology, They're using frequencies. They're getting deep into your head, deep into your subconscious mind. They're pulling out all kinds of things, creative ideas, tools they can use against you, maybe against the government, against each other. And they know all these things. Now, the United States government, or any government in the world, they're coming after them. They have to. They have to be. They have to be aware that these groups exist. These extreme terrorist organizations. I don't care if they come under the heading of pedophile, rapists, cutthroats, vagabonds. I really don't care what category they come under. They're terrorists, and the government will see them as such. Now, what are the odds that they're not doing anything about it? But like I just said, the way how these groups operate, they can't really expose themselves. I wouldn't, because they would know when they're coming. I would keep myself down on the down low, like literally out of sight, out of mind. What I want to know is how long is this going to take? If they are doing something, and I'm fervently hoping that they are, how long is this going to take? I mean, what are they trying to do here? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to turn people like get us to the point and where it's like a man against man? Because that's what it looks like it's going to turn out to be. Because I don't understand it. Some of us are getting restless. I don't know. Because I don't understand that. Like, what happened? Why are they not doing anything? But let's focus, if you will, on the fact that they are doing something. Imagine them doing something. Imagine that you're wrong about this whole thing, that the government is behind it. Yes, there are certain members of the government, probably high-ups, who may be part of it. And maybe they were put in place there by people for that purpose, to give them information, to have the people who are looking for them running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And one of them is saying in my head, she's asking for it. Because it's what they do. Killing people, they don't have any qualms. This is what they do. They kill people for money. You throw them a few dollars and they're happy. They're happy. They're happy to take someone's life because they believe that people's lives are expendable. They're disposable, like a disposable razor. One time you use it and you throw it away. It's like a loose end now. They steal from you. This is how bad society is getting. They don't just steal from you. They're taking your life because you're now like a loose end. They don't trust you. They stole from you. Now you are not to be trusted. Off with your fucking head. And that makes me angry. No one should have the right to do that. Even the so-called mafia, which nobody will ever admit to being part of a mafia organization. They don't kill people because their philosophy is they need them to pay. If they kill them, there's really no use to them. They only kill people in extreme situations. Well, there's no situation that's that extreme to kill someone. Let me erase that part. The point is, they shake people down and they get money because that's what they want. At the end of the day, it's all about some change, it's money. The bullying part is the control part, to scare the people, to make the people know, well, who's the boss, who's running things. So, but these people are actually killing people. And they're using frequencies to do it. They're soaking up everything you have, and then they chuck you out the window. If they could. How many sprays? which one of them is the one that killed? No one knows. Nobody takes the blame. After all, I can do better. I can go outside. I can sit down outside. I can get better health care. I can try to get a physical job even though I'm so overweight and my back hurts. I can't stand up for very long. Not to mention various things in my body are hurting. Or is hurting. I don't know. I'm getting confused with do and don't and is and are. I don't know. That's another thing too. Be careful with that. Because they want to discredit people. They want to make people feel like whatever they're looking for, whatever shit's gonna hit the fan at some point, that discredit you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're making so many mistakes. You can't remember jack shit. You don't know anything. You're not credible. They can't depend on you. They will only put people who they know is going to be a pushover or living in their pockets. But anyway, just be vigilant. And if you're finding anybody around who needs your help, just lend a helping hand. Just lend a helping hand. And imagine, if you will, that the people, there's some task force somewhere, some dragnet that's actually coming. But because of the nature of these crimes, they can't really expose themselves. They have to be quiet. And let's hope that I'm right. I sure do hope so.